Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for Pisces. So we're doing the second reading of the day and we're going to be talking about the gatherer. The gatherer is somebody who gathers seeds and everything that they need to grow. You've been doing this for a very long time, and I want to talk about the gathered experiences that you have and seeing them for what they are. A true gift to make you see where you need to go. Even the things that you hated or didn't like or really hindered your progress have been there to show you that you needed to go elsewhere, to do something else, that what you experienced definitely gave you an idea of what you did not want and the direction you did not want to go. And instead, you gathered the information and organized it in a way that you weren't going in that direction anymore. And that is the gift of finding your true calling, your true path, your true journey in life. There will always be these roadblocks and these road stops to show you where you need to be going. Again, you have 21, number 3. I talked about 6 this morning. If you'd like to see that, that reading, please go ahead and see it. We looked at the messenger of fire and how it is in a reverse position. It's about overcoming these obstacles. So I'm going to be using the native spirit to read this, as well as the Tarot by Carol, which was a gift from one of my beautiful patrons, Maria. Let's look. And this was also a gift from a friend, the native spirit, childhood friend, a sister, I should say. Look at that, Sweat Lodge. I love it. Okay? Sweat Lodge. I mean, just think about it. You go in there and you sweat it out, right? You sweat out the stuff. Just the idea of sweating it out is the idea of like sweating out the bad. Taking the time to figure out what's not working. Let's see what they have to say here. But I mean, it kind of says it all just in the way that it came out. It's telling you, you know, you're learning, you're thinking things through. You're cleansing yourself of the things that you don't want in your life. Absolutely. Body, mind, and soul is purifying. It's clutter clearing. It's letting go of things and objects, relationships that don't serve you. It's purifying your body. It's going within. It's meditating. And it's talking to the Creator. It's to give thanks for everything that you've received. It's obvious, okay? And it says that right here, okay? They're small dome structures covered with skins, blankets, or mud in which very hot stones are placed in the center. Water is poured over the stones so that the hot steam arises from the rocks. Thus the Sweat Lodge, with its hot steam, is used for purification ceremonies as well as a place to commune with the divine. This card chose you to tell you that it's time to clear out the clutter in your life. Sometimes clutter can be things in your closet that you don't love or use, but sometimes clutter can be the outmoded relationships or habits that no longer serve you. The clearer your inner and outer space becomes, the easier it will be to hear the sweet messages from your soul. And I think because we're dealing this week with the heart a lot, it's saying to clear out the outdated views of what you have about love and love within yourself. Okay, I'm going to harp on this week because it's a great opportunity with Valentine's Day today, and I'm going to say Valentine's week this week, to look in and find the ways where love can re-enter into your energy field, where you can share it with others, okay? You need to get back to this, past this obstacle. 6 of Swords, transitioning, moving on from outmoded ways of thinking. Absolutely. Ace of Cups coming in again. Okay. Replenishment. Something that replenishes the soul. 4 of Cups. A stagnation. A stop in the road. A time to look. The Devil. Get rid of those cycles of frustrations, of guilt, of addictions. Okay? It's all about limitations here. And yeah, we already had it. Ace of Swords. Look at all these aces. We had the Ace of Pentacles too this morning, and there it is again. I said it, and there it is. All we need is the Ace of, which one are we missing? Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot here, but nothing that we haven't heard from this morning, actually. I mean, it is... It's all about opening up, Pisces. Okay? I like this one. This Ace of Cups makes me think of tears. Okay? Look at that. These tears. But these tears are being gathered in the cup, and they're being transmuted. The tears of pain. Everything that you've gone through is what they're saying. The heartaches, the pain that you've gone through. It's all being transmuted. It's being used to give life, to rejuvenate this, to being a replenishing source of something. And it's time to transition from, I've suffered all this heartache, and to live in that energetic heartache and use it instead. It says all of these things, these tears, now I'm using it to replenish me, to rejuvenate me, to help me find a better way, a better place to go. It's to get out of that stagnation, out of the big jaws of this guilt, frustration, and pain that you've been stuck in because of these experiences. They're telling you not only living in this energy and this pain is not only closed off your heart, it's made you miss the opportunity of having an open heart and trusting in yourself, in putting that love back into yourself. I can hear some people, there'll always be some people who say, I can't trust people. I can't trust other people. I can't open up my heart. You're missing out. And you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. Okay? The breakthrough is moving past all of this. Is seeing past all of that pain that you've seen. Those life lessons, the life contract. If you've missed the point that you needed to gather all these wonderful tools to bring you forward, that each of these experiences has brought some kind of rich lesson in your life, you're missing out a big part of the picture, a big, big part of the picture. And for those of you who are new, who are saying, well, you don't know, Jane, I've been through a lot. We all have, including myself. I've lost parents at a young age. I've had physical abuse. I've lost a child. I've been through it all, okay? A lot of it. Not everything, but a lot of it. And I can tell you, if you see life as a cup emptying all the time and only being filled with pain, you're missing half of the whole process. Yes, you're allowed to feel pain. You're allowed to feel pain even now. All the pain that I've had, I still feel it. I still shed tears. I still miss people. But I also know about the gift that was given as well. The lesson that was learned. Even if it wasn't apparent when it happened. The greatest tragedy is to never move out of that pain. And to not to gather the right tools to move forward. Because then you miss the opportunity to plant something new. And you stay stagnant, you stay stuck. When you feed the seed, you'll get out of stagnation. When you water it, when you water the seed, you'll miss out. Okay? But if you don't miss out, if you get out of that, the greatest gift is you're going to turn that ace into a queen. And the queen is nurturing. Okay? Nurture your heart. Don't let it stay filled with pain. Give it the love it needs. And trust me, it's going to be so much better. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. When something awful happens, the first thing is either we blame ourselves for something, we feel bad and live in that energy of pain, or we blame others. And we forget to nurture and care for ourselves. We forget to pick up the resources of everything that's happened. There's a lot of resources that happen when bad things happen. There are a lot of things that you may not even pick up on when it's happening, but trust me, they're there. A lost parent can mean losing a safety net that you've always relied on, and now you have to step up to the plate. Losing a child can mean that maybe you were living vicariously through them or planning to. In my case, that's what I thought. As a woman in the era that I'd been and all the dreams that I figured were not attainable for me because of lack of money or of social status or immense beauty, I'd be, stuck in a life of whatever. And I had never been I felt never encouraged. And when I was pregnant with my daughter and I lost her, I had given up on myself as I was having her in my womb. I thought all of my shattered dreams I could pour into her. When that didn't happen, and I was left with myself, I realized that I'd given up on my own life. And I realized later that would have been wrong. I would have put all of this energy into her, and that would have just put expectations on her, and I would have given up on myself. This was the gift. And from that, I fought. I fought for a life that I had given up on. Sometimes you don't always realize what happened and why, but there's always something that you can look at in hindsight, something that you gather and use as a strength that made you stronger, that made you fight, and I'm grateful for her. Look at all the things in your life that have happened and look down the road. What lessons you've gotten. There will always be bad things to happen to good people. This is the life we live. This is the planet we're on. We have to remember, though, that this is an earth school. We are meant to learn things. We're meant to work at it. Good quality work, not awful work. We're here to learn. We're here to work. And we're here to find the answers. And we're here to remove the blindfolds and the blocks. And it's by doing the work. It's by learning the lessons. It's by moving forward and keeping our heart open. I really don't have much more to say, I think, for this, Pisces. I could talk and talk, but it's going to go into your heart and it's going to open you up, or it's going to close you off. Or there's a third option. You might just click off of this, walk away and think, I've got to think about this for a minute. Some of this is triggering me. But is it true? Is there a level of truth here? Is there something that I've been missing to open me up further, to give me the courage to carry on? to help me plant the seeds so that I can have an abundant garden. And pretty soon, it can start with just corner of the garden where you plant one thing that you love. You know, and the rest of the garden's kind of shabby. But then you start planting other things. And pretty soon, as the garden is growing in different times of year, you'll be walking in a garden of your making. And everything you look at will bring you happiness and joy. And when you have that kind of arsenal, as in this beautiful arsenal of gorgeous and open energy and things, it takes a lot more for it to blow that beautiful happiness away. Even if the garden is completely destroyed, you know how to replant. You know how to regrow. You know what you like. You know what you want. You know what you've been through. You know how strong you are. And nobody can take that away from you. Wow, it was really emotional for me to say this, Pisces. And I hope that you're sitting there with a lot of that. I feel that this week we might have a few breakthroughs. I hope so. That's my whole point of being here, to reach those souls that need reminding that you don't need to live in pain. You can make yourself stronger, and it's not about being a survivor. It's about thriving in your life. No matter what happens. And to see things for what they are. A lesson, a chance to be courageous and strong, a chance to gather, a chance to meet obstacles, a chance to meditate, to have that sweat lodge moment like we're having right now, of things that have happened and how they've brought you to your knees, but then how they made you rise and be better, faster, stronger, more courageous than ever before. I am sending you lots of love and light and all my heart, which is overflowing with love. For those of you who got the message and really let it into your heart today, thank you. For those of you who have struggled with the message because of the pain you've suffered in your life, thank you for listening. And I hope that you can let your heart speak to you. Let your energy speak to you and open up to the world you've been missing. I let you go with this, and I will come back tomorrow and do it all over again. This is the love week. Let's crack that sucker open and let's all that energy come out and help you make you even stronger than you've ever been before. I'll send you with all my love right now. I'm sending all my love to you. Take good care of yourself, Pisces. See you later.